YouTube. Fancy seeing you here. Hey, guess what? The PowerWash devs decided I guess I gotta stream this game full time. We played this, I think, 2 weeks ago. Literally, my facial hair was just starting to grow back, and we already got another free update, and I had to stash it up. So, I think 2 weeks ago, we streamed the, like, Washiversary Muckingham Files 3, correct? It was the aquarium and the submarine. This time, we have a cruise ship. Again, it's like the summer update, Washiversary thing. Two years? I think it's 2 years, but it feels like 3. You know? I don't know. It feels like this game's been around a minute, but you know what? I'm not gonna complain. PowerWash rules, and it's $3.99, my favorite price of all. And, even better than all of those, I get to reunite with my cuck partner, Holly. My cleanup crew partner, Holly. So, all that being said, let's switch over. There's also, like, a microscopic fly in here that's, like, the size of a pixel. And I'm going to slang. Let's unmute that, undeafen that. Holly, what's up, boo?
Hey, yo, what's going on?
How you doing, girl?
Hey, you know the mood is good when there's new on the screen.
Hell yeah. Also, I updated my recording multi-action. So it says start and stop. So now if I press start, we'll be good for later. It's now in VR. That's got to be the most satisfying thing in the world.
Oh, damn.
So I don't know if it's just one thing. I think it might just be clean the cruise ship sun deck.
Oh yeah, it's a big one like Santa's workshop.
Oh, I gotta do, okay. I gotta install the chat. I totally forgot. Once again, it should be just a 10 megabyte unlock, so it should take literally a split second.
Yeah, this one was giving people issues, so they had to release a patch for it. Like the first day it was available, it would not launch for like anybody at all. Like the reviews on Steam were terrible for the DLC.
Good, good. I love it. That's awesome.
But I got it to download and I popped into, I think the fourth one, the bonus job. Yeah, Muckingham.
November last year on Xbox. Or for VR. Okay, let's see. Did that work? That worked. There we go. Okay, so right. So we start the job. Literally, chat. Literally played this 2 weeks ago. Once again, forgot. Oh, right. I got to do my presets. My bad. My bad. My bad. Here we go. PowerWash. Look at that, chat. Look at that. Look at the technology, my guy. Oh, it's on another flippin' level, dude.
Easy clap.
Yeah. Wait, no. I turn this, and then I do cross-play. And then bong. Alright, Holly, your invite code is 045825. Return of the stash. It's true, look. Eternal, look. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? It's just that easy. Just that easy, dude. Make the booger trail more visible. I know, I need to grow it out. Look. See, chat? My white hairs here are placed perfectly that I find that on camera it looks like a little booger trail. But as you can see, it's not full grown. I was messing around with like trimmer lengths somewhat recently. And I literally had just gotten my mustache where it was like what I consider full grown, where like the top hairs reach the lip. So it's like you can't get any longer without it curling in. And then I was like, I'm gonna try trimmer lengths, and then I cried. But anyways, we're stashed up again. Alright, Holly. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
I'm ready. I'm worming.
Squirmin' wormin'. But what was I gonna say? Yeah, so once again, I think literally we played it like 2 weeks ago. Because I think the last free update was like during my week off.
Oh yeah, it was right at the end of it.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think it was the same thing. It was like on a Thursday or something. Like this, this just dropped the other day. I literally just saw, and they teased the next DLC. It looks like it's gonna be Cuphead, which is sick because that's gonna be another thing where it's like nice and colorful. It's gonna look really good. It's be satisfying.
Eyeballs on a plane. What else could it be?
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
I literally am like, unless it's something really like underground.
It's yep. The Disney movie Planes. Oh yeah.
It's like that old like kid show with the planes. I can't even remember the name of it.
Airplane Show.
Airplane Show. Just like I remember.
The nostalgia is really bringing me back. This is so shiny. Yeah, Chad, I don't know how long this will take. This could be half an hour. This could be an hour. Who knows? And then after, we're going to play Please Don't Touch Anything, which is super random. I literally was watching a Game Grumps compilation. And I was like, right, I think I own this game and played it for like 3 minutes. And long story short, it was like a whole thing. But we out here. We out here. And according to how long the beat, it takes an hour. I assume that's if you're like not a moron, you can figure out like what you're doing. But I was just like, you know what? I've always wanted to stream this. Thanks for the reminder, Grumps. Let's do it. Are there PowerWash speedruns? There's gotta be, right? There's speedruns of any... Dude, when Rivals of Ether... You're gonna like this one, Holly. When Rivals of Ether had like a demo version... Or was it... No, it might have been when the full version came out, but people were speedrunning the tutorial.
Oh no.
And I was like, bro, that's crazy. What do you mean? And of course they were like absolutely cracked and disgusting at it. I was like, bro, y'all are monsters. There are? Yeah.
That Cuphead rating guy was probably getting PTSD when he read about it. Oh, they're speedrunning the tutorial. I could never get past that Cuphead jump thing. Whoa.
Oh, the journalist?
Oh, yeah, the journalist.
I was like, speedrunner complaining about a jump. What do you mean?
Maybe.
But yeah, you're right. No, that turtle was crying. Well, I mean, oh, exposed. Dude, there was it was Only Plays, I think it was, did a bit like that. They did like a 20-30 minute let's play doing that bit where they couldn't do that jump. And I think the video ended by, if I remember correctly, the game glitched and they just went through the platform and beat the tutorial. And then they just burst out laughing and the video ends. It's so good. And I saw something like that recently. Again, it was like a compilation. It was Super Mega. And they were playing SpongeBob. I don't remember if it was Battle for Bikini Bottom, but it was a SpongeBob game. And the same thing, they were like, oh, maybe I have to like line up the jump to build up speed or whatever. And he runs for like 5 minutes and then misses the jump. Like, it's so... And they were live streaming it too, and at one point they're like, okay, we really gotta stop this because people are gonna lose their fucking minds. Oh, it was so funny. They're so good at just like keeping a bit going, like... Fucking hell. So, Holly, how you been? What's up? Talk to me.
Hey, pretty much the same old. We installed some kitty furniture on the walls. That's pretty new.
Interesting. On the walls.
Yeah, so now the kitties can like run, like they have like a pole to run up the wall, and then they got a little platform to go over the window and then onto their cat tree.
I see.
There's big dogs in the house, so they don't get stepped on.
That makes sense. The little ninja areas.
Yeah, the parkour zones, what I've been calling it.
That's awesome.
They've kind of been using it, but it's still pretty new, so we'll see. Maybe I'll get a video or two and put it in your Discord.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Chris, you know what's funny? That's the reason that it took me so long to give up on Sans. Is that Aaron did it. I was like, if Aaron did it, surely I can. And I can't. And if you can believe it, I just get worse. Because as time goes on, I'm just more exhausted and my reaction speed is that much worse. And my memory as well. So... Yes, you can't. No.
I love Elden Ring, then.
You know what's funny is had I kept that to a one-off, it would have been so good. But then I was like, yeah, this is going well. I'm gonna keep going. And there, I was like, yeah, I wanna. Because I absolutely fucking hate Souls games. But at least we have the legend of Ichiban the Naked, who beat Margit with nothing on, and then Godric with nothing on. So
Ichiban the Naked.
Ichiban the Naked, as you know. I believe. I mean, people believe in a lot of things. You know? You ever heard about Jesus?
You ever hear of religion?
It's all about Descenders 2, let's go. Bro, I just wanted to throw my phone in the toilet because flush it into the abyss because just reading that announcement tainted my phone. Honestly though, I feel like I have to stream it, right? Like I have to. And if they have a whoopee cushion, I'm gonna like literally just send them the footage of me, them being my 13th chat, also, super random, but two things. This is the first stream with the APC UPS running, which is basically a backup battery so that when I lose power, because nowadays I lose it so easily, it basically should give me about 10-15 minutes to shut everything off safely. Like I plugged in the PC, the Xbox, and the two monitors. And then I stress tested the shit out of it because I was like, literally, I'm never gonna like have everything blasting fully, but I want to see because it suggests for best results and best safety and best battery length, or whatever, like keep it under 80% load. So I had the PC blasting, playing God of War. I had the Xbox blasting and all that, and it was at 60%. I was like, yeah, boy. But I'm gonna try again on Thursday. I was like, right, I should try it with the Switch. Because I also stream on that sometimes. So anyways, so that's cool. And then also, on Sunday, ironically, while I was waiting for that to be delivered, the power, like, pulsed, but the power stayed on, but I lost the internet. It happened 3 times in half an hour. And whenever OBS disconnects, there's no alert or anything. It's just that I happen to look over all the time that I caught it. So I was like, I don't understand why OBS doesn't have a fucking sound for that. And I even DM'd Ray, because like I have all my system sounds off. I was like, maybe it's me. But I was like, I'm pretty sure like OBS makes a sound when you remix something from FLV to MP4. So like, it shouldn't be that. So anyways, I was messing around with StreamerBot. I couldn't figure anything out that was usable. So I posted in the Discord, and somebody like figured out a whole thing, and I tested it and it works perfectly. So now if my stream gets disconnected, the YouTube recording keeps going, but it'll play the Among Us siren. It'll go like and then I'll know that I'm disconnected from Twitch, and then I gotta see what's going on. I might change it though to Beastie Boys going drop. We'll see. But I had seen one thing that was even crazier. It was like literally that, but only I hear the sound. But the problem with it is that it disables all the WebSockets. So like things like my Stream Deck and other plugins literally would just break the rest of the stream. So I'm like, okay, well that's kind of pointless because if the stream reconnects, then everything's broken. It's literally fucking useless to me. So I was just like, there's gotta be a way. Anyway, so yeah, chat. Now, in theory, if I lose power, the lights will go off, but the recording will keep going, and it'll give me enough time to be like, okay, well, YouTube, I lost power, see you later. And, yeah, shut off the console and the PC safely. And all that stuff.
That's annoying you had to find a solution, but it sounds like a good one at least.
Yeah, and all things considered, like, it was like $250, which I was like, but at the same time, like I said, nowadays I lose power so easily, and it's like everything's connected to surge protector, so I'm not too worried about stuff flying, but it's always a fear. But also it's just like, every time it happens, they're not shutting off properly. And then even if the power comes right back, it's like I have to turn everything on, reopen everything, close it properly, and then do a proper shutdown, turn it back on, open everything properly. So it's like if it happens, like last time it happened on a Tuesday or Wednesday when I'm only streaming for 3 hours, and it happened like 1 hour into the stream, and I was like, by the time I get everything, like, fuck it, I'm like, this night is chalked, I'll stream on Thursday.
Yeah.
Whereas now I could be like, okay, I'll shut off, and if everything comes back on, I could be up within like 10 minutes.
Nice.
Yeah, Eternal, I like that. That was like that. Eternal, you're so Kentuckian. Just a car battery and an inverter. I'm like, oh my god, I love you. What a G. Eternal, that's like the most eternal ass thing in the world. I love it.
Oh, do you see these guys in the chairs?
Oh, of course we got the gnomies. You always gotta have the gnomies.
They lounging.
I remember that, Eternal. But what happens when the car battery dies? Because I assume it doesn't last 3 fucking weeks.
And normally a car battery is charged again when the car is started.
Wait, the car turning on charges the battery?
Uh-huh.
I thought it'd be the opposite. Oh, does it use the gas to
battery-
charge the...
The battery starts the engine, and then the alternator charges your battery.
Interesting. Because anytime
battery-
somebody does that, I'm like, aren't you going to be fucked when you gotta drive?
Nah.
Man, interesting.
It's if the battery doesn't hold a charge, is when you need to replace it.
Interesting.
Science!
Okay, so as long as you have a gas and a car battery, you have infinite electricity, is what I'm understanding. You use your
I'm not
car...
sure outside of a car, but...
Well, I mean,
Eternal is.
you invert the car battery into electricity, and then you use the gas-fueled car to recharge said battery.
Oh, yeah. Okay, I thought
Question
you were
mark,
just
question
saying
mark, question mark, profit.
gas plus battery equals profit.
Hell yeah. Throw a little fire in the mix? What's up, dude? Cooking. They have marine batteries too, and they last longer than a car battery. Marine as in like they're for water, or like the SEALs, Navy, Army dudes. Boats? Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Big boat.
That's why jumping a battery works. You charge a dead battery enough to start the engine. Oh fuck, listen. Hey, I know how to make OBS do it Among Us sound now, so...
Exactly, I don't know how to do that.
We all have our strengths and weaknesses. Personally, I have a lot of weaknesses, but I have a couple of strengths somewhere. They're like my latent potential.
What?
Eternal, when is redacted?
Yeah.
You know what? I was gonna make a joke about like, will my sleep token updates be ready by then? But chat, I bought a sleep token shirt because while I was at it with the whole like spending too much money on stuff with the battery, I also got this like foam thing to kind of like soundproof the door a bit. I don't know how good it is, but it seems cool. While I was at it, I got a sleep tussy shirt. It's sick.
That's
It's
what
like
it says on it.
Yeah, it says sleep tussy. Boy, open that bussy. No, it's just like Vessel's mask and stuff. It's sick.
Nice. I got a friend who's really into sleep tokens, so if I go
Hell
on a
yeah.
drive with her, I'll put it on and I'll just hear her in the back, just like lowly singing along with it.
That's awesome.
Like, get it.
Did you see the tattoo that I shared on Instagram today? Of the drummer too?
I think I did. Remind me.
It's like you see there's 2 versions of him, ironically. It's like a big portrait of him with the new mask, and then there's like a smaller version of him in the foreground with the old mask. It's so sick. Well, I'll pull it up. Eternal, that's actually where I got the shirt, Hot Topic, because they had emailed me for a new merch drop on like their Australian site. So naturally, I was like, this is gonna cost literally $7 trillion.
I see.
So fuck that, right? Okay, here, chat. Look at this. Daffy tattoos. They're pinned.
We've been talking about the neck tattoo for a while, so I thought that's the one you were talking about.
Their pin tattoo is Vessel.
Damn.
And then this is the one that they... Bruh, that's so sick. That's so good. That's so good. But, yeah, so I was, like, just looking. I was like, right, what was, like, the US merch store again? Let me check it. And then I was just Googling, like, Sleep Token merch. And Hot Topic came up, and I was like, man, I haven't bought something from Hot Topic in, like, 15 years. But they're, like, 70% off sale or whatever. I was like, okay, let me look.
Yeah, got it.
And I literally paid more shipping than the shirt.
Damn.
But it was still
if that's expensive shipping or inexpensive shirt.
both. I think the shirt was like on sale for like 15 and then the shipping was like 20. But realistically, I don't remember how much I bought my t-shirt for at the show, but I was like, this is like literally still what you pay for a shirt, like minimum. So fuck it. Dress codes are dumb. I know it's hard to believe that a dude that always wears t-shirts and has tattoos everywhere doesn't like dress codes, but...
Me, who works from home and joins most of my work meetings in sweatpants.
Hell yeah. That's awesome. And if you have an annoying work day, you get to be slammy in your jammies.
Yeah, and then if I'm like, really just don't wanna, if I have a meeting and just don't want to go on camera, I just say, hey, I don't want to go on camera, and they're like, okay.
Oh, that's so sick. I love the memes where it's like when that one coworker is a streamer and you see everyone's like in their living room and the camera looks like shit, and then you see like someone with all their lights and like the camera's perfectly crisp and like so funny.
All the RGB in the background and like the perfectly framed camera work.
It's like a blur on the background, a nice microphone. So funny. Let's get into her number one with the teacher, because the teacher put her phone on each thigh to measure her shorts. An adult's phone should never be on a minor's thigh. Yeah, I mean, an adult's nothing should be on a minor's thigh. I also... Man, it's 2024. I mean, I don't know when this happened, but I can't imagine it was very long ago. I can't believe that that's still a thing. Also, I feel like it's the opposite. Whenever I see kids on a bus with uniforms, I'm the opposite. I'm like, what the fuck? They let the girls wear skirts that short? You're like 13. And it's like their fucking uniform. I'm like, what? 3 inches above the knee. Isn't that like half her thigh? But that's... No, that's... Bruh.
Big bruh moment.
So weird. So weird. So people had to like decide on that and vote how many inches.
Why do weird adults treat fucking children like they're just objects? Like it's like a dog where you can just walk up and like grab somebody's kid and be like, hey, your skirt is too short, I'm gonna grab my phone to measure? Like
My measuring tape phone?
What? Like, come on.
That's... I mean, so 3 inches is pretty long, you gotta admit.
Yeah, that's like your whole forearm.
Oh, what's up, Lightspeed? How you doing? Like your whole forearm. That one really got me. It's like a baseball bat. Counselor goes, my niece is tall too, and she just accepts that she has to wear jeans and not shorts to school. I told her, bitch, I feel sorry for your niece on your behalf then, and she was not happy. Yeah. That's what. Oh, right, because it's not proportional, right? Bro, fuck that, dude. Fuck you, school. I'll come visit one day with my ghost shirt with the inverted cross on it. Hi, sorry, I'm new here. Where's the Satanist meetup club? Sorry, I just can't find the way to go pray Satan. Sorry, you're too tall to wear shorts? What the fuck is that line? Bro, imagine me!
Bro, like, you don't have more than one size of shorts? Like, damn.
Just said that's ableist. Bang. Sued. Easy. It's 2024. You can do that now. Did I just hear a click? Am I losing my shit? Chris, Lightspeed was cracking, boys. Hey, Lightspeed, I saw that Stumble Guys had an update today, so I booted it up. Guess what didn't update? Yeah, my tracker. You'd think that with the fact that they copy literally everything else about Fall Guys, they would get the working trackers going, you know?
What are you tracking?
There's an achievement to advance, so basically qual.
Oh, gotcha.
Advance or win 100 games, and mine just stopped at 82% because of course it did.
Oh.
And then Lightspeed was like, oh yeah, people say you gotta check every day because it just like resets what it wants. I'm like, that makes total sense. Of course it's the achievement that's 100 gamer score, so I want it. This fly is like a pixel. It's microscopic, and it's so in the fucking way. It's driving me insane.
It's like an airplane flying around Godzilla.
Even smaller, but just more annoying because it's more nimble.
Yeah.
Gonna fly in your nose? It's gonna fly in my fucking eyeballs. Both of them. Gonna split into twine. Every fucking morning is like that, by the way. When I wait for the bus, it's like, you know those like super tiny little black flies that are always like in a group of like 70?
Oh yeah, those little like fruit flies.
Fuck, they're always there, always.
Fruit flies.
I'm waiting and I'm just going like this the whole time. So annoying.
I fucking hate it.
God, Mother Nature could throat me.
Yeah, we've got more humidity and more wildlife out here than we did out in Utah. So like, if you hold the door open for too long, you've got like an orgy of flies like coming in for the AC. And oh my god, I was so sick of it the other day. I was just ranting to Alex. I felt so bad for her. I was like, I promise I don't hate it here. I just hate bugs.
I don't regret the move. I'm having a hard day.
I just need these flies to stop landing on my fucking forehead while I'm laying down, please.
Yeah. Sunday, I mowed the lawn because it was like a heat wave, but it's like it's always either a heat wave or pissing rain, so there's never a good time to mow anymore. So like it was hot to the point that I literally almost passed out a couple times.
Sheesh.
So that was fun, but
sounds like a blast.
But because of the humidity, there's so many bugs, and because it's so hot, I'm like breathing out my mouth, and then they just keep flying at me, and I'm just like, bro, like it's good protein, but like fuck off.
My dog will catch flies more than my cats do now.
Really?
Like, they'll just come flying around him, and he's just got like a fast little like snap. Like he whips his head around, and like you'll know he's got it when he just all of a sudden starts chewing something. I'm like, yeah, get that protein.
Hell yeah, boy. That's awesome. Chat, you know what's funny? Listen, if you're religious, whatever, man. Like, you know, believe what you want as long as you're not like one of those fucking people that's like shoving it down everyone's throat. But I saw this thing about how flies can accidentally twist their own head off and die.
What?
And it's just like a little video, and they're literally like scratching their head, and then they overturn it, and their head literally just falls off, and they just stop moving. And the people are like talking about how it's like God's design that like there's too many flies, so they could kill themselves, and then the quantity is right, and people are like, well then just make less flies. What do you fucking mean? It was the funniest, like, dumbest argument I've ever seen. Oh, it was so funny. Like, bro, if 10,000 flies is too many, just make 5. The fuck do you mean? Oh, it was so funny. But it was just... The animation was so funny, right? Because it's just like... The head falls off and then the arms start moving, obviously. But when you see it, it almost looks like it's going like, whoops. It's like, you know, when you stop moving, like, uh-oh. Oh, it was...
to do that.
It was so funny. Like, you dumb fuck. Also, can I be a fly? Oh, this is a cool angle.
Yeah, I like that top down.
Oh, look at us, chat. Tell me that there's not just this, because this is half an hour. Wait, resume
we
job.
have the Muckingham 4.
Right? Why is it saying resume? Do I...
Seasonal special.
I
think it was only this one, like the Christmas game.
This really pisses me off, by the way.
But it says new. I hate it.
And it said 0%? You too?
Yeah.
You know...
I'm not doing that again.
Oh, okay. That was my next question. I was like, you know, this didn't...
We
it didn't take long.
We still have Muckingham 4 to do.
Wait, is there Muckingham 4?
Yeah.
Where?
Back at the bonus.
In career? Oh my god! I didn't know this. God damn it! I thought it was just a crew. Oh my gosh! Chat, it's Christmas in August. No, but when did it? No, it was last week. No, it was so I don't. It was not July yet. 4 friends play this. I have 4 friends. Holy shit!
Damn.
I'm so popular. Chat, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Listen, I know it's normal to have streamer envy, but like, you know, at the end of the day, I'm still just a normal guy, kind of, even though I'm like super famous. Oh wait, invite friend. Oh, it's the same code, I think. Wait, don't I have to start? Wait a minute. I have to start the job to invite. What the fuck do you mean?
Mine says that I'm still in a game with you. Oh, there we go. It took me. Whee. Oh, JK, it was closed. But I can join.
Ollie, I hate to break it to you, but you just got pranked.
Oh no.
This
Kate's kicked from the call.
If you just hear a clap, like a thunderclap, like Thor just snapped his cheeks in twine, it's because this fly got fucking murdered.
I'm so excited to hear all these claps.
Come here. Yeah, you want to fly around my room, little rat?
Little rat. Little fucking bitch ass rat.
Enjoy your final moments, friend. Alright. What a mess, huh? Can't believe it. Oh, look how satisfying that is, chat. Look at that, look at that, look at that. Yo, what? Wait a minute. I reckon... Is this a body cam crossover?
Huh?
Have you seen that game, Body Cam?
I have not.
It's fucking crazy. I don't think it's out yet. it literally looks like body cam footage, and it's a first-person shooter. It feels like you're playing a snuff film. It's fucking insane. Like the camera is so like there's first person, and then there's this where it's really like body cam footage. It's hard to explain, but it's like
it's like the chest view instead.
It's like probably the most insanely impressive thing I've seen as far as tech goes, because it literally looks like real life. It's almost like too real. Like I could totally see it fucking somebody's brain up. Like they legitimately feel bad and like it's wild. You got to check it out.
Yeah. Body cam.
I think it right. Is that what it's called, chat? Those bitches have flown in my nose. Not even oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Ew. That's nasty.
That's nasty. Oh no.
No.
I just remember there was one Only Plays bit that just got me because it was so stupid and random. Where he just went like, "My name is Cleveland Brown and I am really brown." It was so dumb. It's always the dumb shit that fucking kills me. Also, chat, I want you know what? I just remembered now that I have Holly in voice. I can confirm that the other day when we played Parasite Eve.
Oh, true.
Holly confirmed in the YouTube comments that Parasite Eve did do an actual representation of how lesbians are made.
That was funny. I was just like lurking, like working, and I was like, "What the fuck?" Getting called out in a YouTube video.
Oh, when I saw your comment, I fucking lost it. And like, I think Eternal said like, "Holly, can we get confirmation with like the shiz beyond the tech?"
Alu.
He was that Alu. I feel like it's supposed to be pronounced Alo, but I'm like, Alu is so funny to me. That was so good. Just check my fucking notifications.
I heard that you, I think I'm on like part 3. I think I was watching part 3 the other day. I heard you were really enjoying it and we're gonna do more, huh?
Well, there's a part 4. No, but yeah, yeah. I will say I rage quit the second to last boss and watched the rest on YouTube.
That's fair.
And literally when I was watching it, I was like, oh wow, they're doing like everything I would have done. It's just that they had a different weapon and they're rinsing the boss way worse than I did. And of course it wasn't like, oh, I could just switch to it. It was like, no, I either don't have it or it's in a box and like I'm at a point of no return. But I was like, you know what? It's like PlayStation 1. It's like, I'm literally going to uninstall it, never play it again. It's not like there's achievements or anything. So I was just like, fuck it, let's just watch the end. And then when I saw the final boss, I was like, oh god, I'm so glad that I did that because this is so bad.
Good.
But overall, fucking amazing game. I'm so glad I finally played it. And yeah, I want to play the other ones. And
How
it's
did it
funny.
compare to your favorite Resident Evil game?
Well, it's hard to say because like the Resident Evils that I've played have all been like either new or remakes, right?
Oh, not the old style.
No, like I'm gonna play Resident Evil 1. I was supposed to play it the weekend that just passed, but Parasite Eve took too long. Because number one, like on Friday, I ended a bit early because for some reason on this, like loading disc 2 is a bit of a pain in the ass to get it to like load with your save. And it ended up being more simple than I thought. It was because number one, I tried to just load it. I didn't realize there's literally, because I had never streamed like a full PS1 game. I didn't realize that my totally legal and real PlayStation 1 had the option to just change disc.
Oh.
But even when you do that, for some reason with Parasite Eve, like it just doesn't work on the first try. Like everything I googled, everyone's like, yeah, just keep trying and it'll eventually work. I was like, what? And I did it, and sure enough, on like try 6, it worked. It's like, okay.
Ew, I hate that.
But Yeah, it was like 10 p.m. and I'm just like, okay, well, I'm not gonna like figure this out like live now that it's late. Like, we'll just end a bit early. And then finishing took longer than expected because, yeah, it just got super hard. Even with save states, like, the boss was fucking me up real good and stuff, so... so yeah,
they're hard.
Yeah. So yeah, this weekend I'm gonna play Resident Evil 1.
Oh, nice.
Because I have, like, you know, they did like the HD remaster, but like it still has tank controls and like it's still the exact same game. It just looks better.
Same feel.
Yeah, it has the same game feel. But I had that forever. Like, I've owned it. I think I don't remember if I got a review copy for a podcast or some shit. But I knew I owned it, so I was like, you know what? I realized one day, because I was watching Game Grumps play Resident Evil Village, and I was really having a good time watching it, and like, I've watched Ray and Runeby play a lot, and I was like, you know what? I played like 2 remake, 3 remake, 4 remake, 7, Village. At this point, I should just finish the whole series. And watching Game Grumps play it, I was like, you know what? I'm kind of like starting to get into the series, which is weird to say after playing like 5 of them. But it's just like one of those things where like I've always streamed them just because I'm like, it's torture for me, but I know it's good content because it's funny to watch me like squirm. But I'm starting to like actually think they're fucking cool. With that being said, yeah, like comparing Parasite Eve like 1998 like PS1 to like any of the Resident Evils I've played is just not really fair, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, the funny thing is when I went into it, I thought it was more going to be like a Final Fantasy game than Resident Evil. When I saw, because she kind of looks like Cloud almost in a way.
Oh, the art style.
Yeah, and so I started the game and I'm like, what the fuck? This is like Resident... Oh no. Like, hey, I had literally no idea. I was
When's
like,
your Dino Crisis plan?
I'm gonna stream those two. I was like, you know what? At this point, I think it's safe to say we're gonna go like, oh right, you could do extenders. I was like, yeah, I think we'll do like Parasite Eve like 2 and 3 and Dino Crisis 1 and 2. But not the other Dino Crisis games, because apparently they're fucking terrible. Unless that makes for a good... Like, if they're so bad they're funny, maybe I'll stream them. We'll see. I hate when keep trying is the solution, right? But that's the thing, it's like, it's one thing... Also, Hybrid Guy. It's one thing if keep trying is the solution when it's like a hard boss fight, and it's just because, like, you know, you got hit one too many times, and you used too many potions or whatever. And it's like, you just gotta get a clean run. But for like loading a ROM, I mean, inserting a disc into your console. Like, why would I think to just... Oh yeah, just keep going. 5 or 6 times and then it'll do it, you know? I just assume it doesn't work.
Just blow on it.
Yeah.
Put it back in.
Exactly. But yeah, overall, super fun. Love the soundtrack and the whole vibe and feel. And I love how just like some stuff is so bad, it's awesome. Yeah, honestly, I was like, this. I'm so glad I streamed it. It fucking rules. I told Ray like, cause I saw when he rated me, he was like, oh yeah, people have like said I should play this or whatever. I told him, I was like, bro, you gotta. Hopefully he plays it at 1.2.
I'm surprised he hasn't with all the Resident Evil games. He's
right. I think he's literally doing a Resident Evil randomizer right now.
Yeah.
I have to actually see if B has played them because she's huge with Resident Evil as well. I assume so. She's way more like PlayStation and stuff. But I gotta ask her or check first because I feel like she would love that shit too. She's the same as Ray, like she does like randomizers and she's obsessed with Wesker. And... I don't remember. Do you watch B at all?
Not really.
I think you'd like her a lot.
I do need to expand my horizons again.
Same. I feel like I watch the same like 3 people and it's fine because they're great, but I want to also like find new stuff.
Yeah.
But It's funny, the past couple of years, I watched Ray more on YouTube. So when I get to like end of year stuff, the past couple of years, B has been my #1 on Twitch. Especially because Ray tends to stream the same things as me, but like, obviously streaming full time, it's like he gets to it before I do because, you know, I'm at work while he's already starting it, you know? So I tend to like watch his playthrough on YouTube when I'm done. Not spoil it for myself. I was troubleshooting a Chromebook and people were like, here are the steps you're already doing, just do it 6 times and it'll eventually work. That's awesome. Man, technology is cool. Oh, why didn't I think of that? Just keep smashing my face against a wall, eventually I'll break. I'll break through.
My #1 last year was Max, a platypus, because his hours.
Makes sense.
I like to be late.
I tend to watch him in short doses just because the constant alerts and stuff just annoy me after not too long.
That's fair.
I'm boomed out. But yeah. He's fucking awesome for sure.
And he's an Elden Ring guy, so it's like the frustration of, okay, just do something else.
That's funny. Yeah, that makes sense. Does he like mostly stream that now?
He's been mostly streaming Dead by Daylight recently, so
oh, boy.
I haven't been catching a ton of the streams, but he's really good at it. So
yeah, he's good at everything. He's one of those people that's just cracked as fuck.
Yeah.
Like Maximilian, dude.
Yeah, with him with fighting games.
Well, that's the thing. It's like I always knew him as a fighting games guy, right? So I was like, yeah, it makes sense. I mean, he's like probably the biggest name in the community, I would say, as far as like overall. But I always just assumed like, you know, he's cracked at that. But then like I'd watch him play Warzone, destroys. He plays, he'll play like a Souls game, destroy it. He'll play like Doom on the hardest difficulty, destroy it. I'm like, well, oh, you're just like cracked. I get it.
He just sees into the Matrix.
Exactly. He sees the code and he just understands the ones and the zeros. That's my problem, is like I'm too progressive, and so I think in non-binary code. You understand,
Yeah, that's... You just advanced, more advanced.
That's exactly, so it's like I can't lower myself to like game dev level, you know, so it's just...
Game dev level.
So, just compatibility issues.
You know.
Chad, I just shaved with a new blade, and it's like the smoothest. Oh, I wish you could feel this. It's beautiful.
Moves.
If you go this way, though. If you go the other way. It's literally like both my headphones are torn apart from the stubble. My hats get fucking destroyed. Like my frame rate beanie is destroyed because it's like lined.
Oh no, the line's all fucked up.
Yeah, because literally, like, my hair's so thick that if I don't shave for, like, literally just, like, 2 days, it's just a Brillo pad. So I try to put a hat on and it just, like, tears it apart.
Yeesh.
It's so annoying. And your stash curl at the ends? I actually did that a little bit, I don't know, 10, 15 years ago or something. The thing is, though, I have, like... a 1 week window where it works, and then it grows like a yin yang. One side goes up, one goes down. But once it reaches that point, even if I trim it, it doesn't stop. I can't just like trim it and get it back to like doable. It's so weird. It's so fucking weird. This song's annoying.
Genetics.
Right? I hate my beard so much. I wish my beard is as crazy as my hair. Oh my god, did you see what Kai wrote the other day about World War Z? It fucking killed me.
Oh yeah. you and all your hair.
Chad, if you didn't, if you're not on my Discord or YouTube, if you're not on Discord, don't follow me on Twitter, do it. But also, Kai was like, World War Z is on sale, so I checked Shiz's VOD. Man had hair and youth. What the fuck happened? Bro, it killed me. It was like 9 hours later, I reread the message and I was losing it all over again. It's like, this is so funny. See, the funny thing though, I always find like the bald jokes don't work because I'm bald by choice. You know? If I just couldn't grow hair and it was mean, then it'd be funny. Which is fucked up when you think about it.
It doesn't sting like it could. Yeah,
exactly. There's no oomph to it. I'm like, bro, I could just give me 3 hours. I'll have more hair than you. What do you mean? You have to be a sub for the Discord? Yeah. I've actually been considering like changing that. It's just I did it mostly to just weed out shitheads and bots and stuff, you know? And then every now and then I'm like, you know what? Especially now that the stream's not as busy as it used to be, maybe I should just like open the doors to everybody. And then I'll get 10 bots in one stream and I'm like, maybe not. Someone's a shithead, I'll just ban him. That's true. That's fair.
They also have things where you can make people like they have to react to a message to gain access.
Yeah, I might do something like that. That's the thing too, is like I don't know if it's just that stuff didn't exist or I just didn't know it existed when I set up my Discord. Because honestly, 99% of why I even set a server up, and now like I regret not having done it like earlier, but I think it was like Eternal. But I feel like a few people were like, you should do it. And I was just like, like I don't have time to like check it and whatever. And then I did it. I was like, yeah, I'm dumb. I remember setting it to sub only was a pain. And then there was one day where I broke it. There was one day where I kicked somebody out of voice chat. I don't remember who it was. But I kicked somebody out of voice chat and I didn't realize I kicked them out of the server entirely.
Wasn't that like Kai or something? I feel like it was.
I might have been Kai. It's like Kai or Lightspeed or something. It was like somebody that I wouldn't actually kick out, right? Yeah, I kicked somebody out by accident, and I just like try to figure it out. And then there was one thing I did where I accidentally, I was trying to resync because somebody like subbed and needed to get in or whatever. And I did something wrong. I don't 100% remember what it was, but I somehow like just locked everybody out of the server. Like I just basically nuked the whole fucking thing. And I was at work, so I was like, and I remember DDA at the time. I like made him an admin so he could fix it. It was like I had fucked up something with like permissions or something, but locked the whole thing down. Which is, I felt like such a boomer. But I should check that, see if I could just do that stuff where like you have to react to a message and stuff. So it's like, yeah, you could get rid of like bots or whatever. Also, I've like things set up on my server to like weed out spam. Spam stuff as much as I can. Like there was a scam going around recently where it's like, I'll send you $100,000, and first of all, they never sent me my money.
I gave them what they asked for, and they never
like
filled their end of the deal.
Bro, like all those iTunes cards. Anyways,
all those gift cards I purchased.
I saw a fucking thing today where it's like, this is $2,000 worth of groceries now. This is getting outrageous, and there's like a loaf of bread, a thing of bananas, and then it's just V-Bucks.
Shit ton of V-Bucks.
It's just like a fucking shopping cart of V-Bucks. It was so funny. Oh, fuck! I love shit like that. That's someone too like that where it's like, this is $1,000 worth of groceries now. This is getting crazy, and it's like same thing. There's like 3 things of food and then a Switch. Oh man.
Yeah, motherfucker.
God, stuff like that just ends me. Also, Mikey, how you doing? Mikey, I'm still chipping away at the Hero Coliseum in Xenoverse, and I kind of just want to die. In game.
I got the second floor light.
I know you're the only one that understands my struggle, and it is indeed, most indeedly so, a struggle. Rear balcony door handle. Bro, suck my asshole. Rear balcony door. Look. Oh my. Holly, do you have my stream open? Can you see what this is? Bro.
Bruh. Tiny little joints.
Fucking, you're toxic. Hey, Devs, thanks for all the free shit, but you're toxic, dude. You can't talk about Mr. Beast in 2024. True. He's at literally anybody. Kid who was in a Mr. Beast contest just grabs all the gift cards right at the end of the time. That's so funny. I told you it's terrible. I know, but I'm at 1285 out of 1300, so I can't stop even if it takes 7 years. My toxic trait is... First floor... Okay. That's where they were. Oh, look how satisfying it is, man. When it goes from super dark to super light, it's just so good. This is why, chat, this is why one of my favorite DLCs still is the SpongeBob one. Because, like, going from gross to, like, bright yellow, just, ugh. Speeds content, however, good stuff. I know you're joking, but just reading that pisses me off. God, I hate the fucking loudest funny bullshit. Also, Eternal, I didn't realize that Barley was already the size of a Saint Bernard. Hello? He's gonna eat your child. You keep him away from her. What are you doing? How long do you think you'll be? Brother, I just got here. How about you suck my ball sack? What do you mean?
Wow, what an impatient little bitch.
Yeah, who are you, me? You just showed up? What do you mean you're not done already? Bro, all of me? Yeah, Eternal just put a video, picture and a video in my Discord in animals. Because he's an animal. As you know. And he's already, like, humongous, dude. I still hate speed, but Kaya has started to become alright. I will say, again, because I hate the fucking loudest funny, and like anytime I see a clip of them, their mics are peaking and stuff. Like, I can't do it. I can't do it, man. It's like mic speaking is like my biggest. Like I try to watch old Achievement Hunter stuff. I can't watch like Worms because their mics. Like now that I've streamed so long and know the stuff more, I can't do it. It drives me fucking insane. But with Kai, I will say, his commitment to like Souls games is so sick. Like doing his whole room themed like Bloodborne and Elden Ring, and like doing these big ass marathons, and he's like dressed the part and this and that. I'm like, all right, that's sick. There's like actual effort being put into the stream instead of just yelling, you know?
Imagine.
The audio's still dog shit. It's I don't like, I legitimately don't know how people can watch that, especially with like headphones. I'm like, that's what really makes me feel old in the streaming space and stuff. Same as like, I've said it multiple times, like one of the reasons also that I don't watch a lot of Ray's streams now is he streams a lot with Chibi, and whenever, like, I'll see clips on Twitter, on TikTok or whatever, and I'm like, she's super funny, so I really wish that I could, like, tolerate her voice. But I cannot stand VTubers and that fucking high-pitched, like, anime voice shit. But her too, already it's super high-pitched and, like, legitimately just hurts my ears. But then she's always peaking her mic too and stuff, and I'm like, I just can't. And I don't know how people can do it. Like, it makes me literally, like, instantly my blood boils. Like I said, if I watch like a clip on mute with subtitles, I'm like, oh my god, she's hilarious. I just can't fucking do it. Yeah, audio is just I can't do bad audio, and that's always the most important thing, especially on Twitch, because a lot of people use streams as background noise, right? You know, if it's like a 10-minute YouTube video, you have a higher chance of people like actually watching and paying attention. But if they turn on, they know you're streaming for 3 hours, 6 hours, a high chance that they're just gonna have it on background noise while they're playing a game, while they're doing laundry, whatever. So your audio is always more important than your video. And then they have mics that sound like a fucking $10 mic that's submerged underwater, like wild. Basically what I'm saying is Chris got me slamming, dude.
Slam.
Slam.
Slam! There it is. I hear that in my head when I do things now.
I know, right?
I'm a slam. Slam.
God, that song rules. Let the boys be boys. Eternal, I assume you know that song well, right? I feel like Eternal listened to Onyx back in the day.
Probably.
You listen to a lot of Wu-Tang, so I just assume. I can't believe that I didn't know that there's a Muckingham 4. That's awesome. What a pleasant surprise.
Yeah, it felt like less of a big deal.
Yeah, right? I literally just saw the cruise ship, so...
Yeah.
This fly. Brother. Can you just twist your head off already?
Me? Yeah, sure.
In game, in game. Whoa now, whoa now.
In gaming.
Chad, speaking of shitty content creators, did you see... Again, I don't follow drama or whatever. I only see stuff because of Charlie and Ludwig, you know? I'll watch their videos and be like, oh, this happened. Cool, I guess. I don't care. But, there was that whole CryptoZoo scam with Logan Paul. And then CoffeeZilla exposed them. And how basically... he like owed people like $6 million, and he was like, yeah, I promise I'm gonna pay them back. I appreciate CoffeeZilla bringing this to the forefront. I'm gonna make this right, blah 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 blah. And just came out within the past week or two that after all this shit, after a year or two, Logan is suing CoffeeZilla. And of course Logan has all the money in the world, and CoffeeZilla said that apparently his insurance doesn't cover his lawyer fees. So, I hope for his sake he wins, but in the meantime, that's fucking brutal.
Yeah, and those brothers are just some fucking mess.
I cannot stand them. And I really hope, I know it's not gonna happen, but I really hope that Mike Tyson just like tears his head off.
Beats the stupid out of him.
But I'm sure it's gonna be like a whole thing where like neither of them can actually knock each other out, or I just hope. I feel like Mike is not the type of dude, and I feel like he doesn't need the money at this point, that he would like take a fall or something.
Bow out. That would suck.
I feel like he's turned his life around. He's been very successful. His podcast is successful. He's in movies, whatever.
I'm hoping that he's just like, I'm gonna beat the stupid out of this dumbass kid.
Mike Tyson is 60 years old, but have you seen him train, bro? He's not a normal 60-year-old. That's the thing. Him at 60 will decimate like anybody at 20. He's younger and larger. I know. I thought they canceled the fight. I mean, honestly, for Mike, I wish they did. I'm like, it's embarrassing to just be involved in that shit. Get an old man issue? Is that true? Oh no, really?
Oh, rip.
Oh, tell me that doesn't like. Just man, that's the thing too. Is like he's so beastly, but like something like that could happen, and he could lose just because of shit like that, and then people would like. Oh man, you know. Especially for me, I really respect how he turned his life around like completely. You know. He seems like such a fucking cool dude now. I watched his episode of his podcast with Eminem. That was a fucking good episode. Cause it's funny because you think Eminem's like, wow, this is like the most like famous person on the planet or whatever, and he's the one geeking the whole time. Like, holy shit, I can't believe I'm meeting Mike Tyson. Awesome.
Love that.
Mm-hmm. Doing the whole like, bro, I looked up to you so much as a kid and blah, blah, blah. It's so sick. It's funny too, because he was talking about how he had been boxing for like years, like and they were talking about how, you know, like some people are just like freaks of nature and shit, and some people are just talented. And he's talking about how he was training. At this point, he's been doing it for years, and he's, you know, so you have to assume he's at least got some basics down, and he's got to be at least somewhat competent. And he sparred with a kid that was 13. That just beat his ass. And he was like, I asked him at the end, like, how old are you? And he said 13. He's like, bro, what the fuck? And he said, like, it was like one of those things where it's like not a chance in hell type thing. Like, could just completely outclassed in every way.
Damn.
And it's just like, that's so wild. Kind of like how Holly is with power washing. She's just like a genetic freak. She just knows the angles and she knows what nozzle. She knows like
one nozzle.
And she knows like the wind.
Triple.
Hell yeah. Ooh, baby, a triple. That's triple awesome.
We had I got to experience my first tornado scare.
Oh, that's fun. Oh, I'm so happy you moved.
Yeah, it was funny because Alex was like, this is literally the first time I've ever heard the tornado alarm go off. Like, in the entire time I've lived here.
Was it the Among Us siren?
It sounded pretty sus.
The tornado was venting?
No, it was pretty creepy.
Yeah, that was...
The sky was like green. It like turns like this sickly color, and like the rain goes away for a second, and then everybody's like, uh-oh. And then the rain came back, and we're like, okay.
Yeah, I was actually, because I've been really like on a Hot Ones kick lately, just watching so many. There was one with Melissa McCarthy, and she was talking about...
I watched a couple of them too.
Oh, they're so good. That's one of those things where I'm like the biggest bitch of spice, but if I was famous, I would absolutely do it and just die, but it'd be so sick.
What were you saying about Melissa McCarthy?
Hmm?
What were you saying about Melissa McCarthy?
She was talking about how she was at a friend's house, and he kind of just like she said, like, you kind of felt this like weird pressure, and you just like physically felt that something was wrong. Oh. And he just like grabbed her and just rushed downstairs into the basement, and they just kind of like, you know, tucked up and like hid type thing. And then the pressure changed, and then when they went up, the whole like top half of his house was gone.
Yeah, that's nuts.
But she was saying like you felt like a change in the pressure, and you just knew that something was wrong. I was like, that's so fucking creepy.
That's nuts.
Yeah, that's too. Like we don't get tornadoes here, and a week or two ago there's like a weather warning, like tornado warnings and stuff, and we've been getting them more and more lately, and it's just like, what the fuck? Global warming isn't real, by the way. Climate change isn't real, by the way. Canada getting tornado warnings, by the way. Oh, is this the one that's the teaser?
Oh, was it?
No, I don't... No, it doesn't look anything at all.
Well, maybe the whole teaser was like, here's part of what we're releasing now with a teaser of what we're going to be doing.
Ooh.
Oh, flying into Cuphead. Oh, maybe, I don't know.
I
see eyeballs on this plane, but I'm still not giving up hope.
I don't know.
Hope.
All I knows is that was a lot of fun. And once again, thank you for joining me.
Happy as always.
Power washing with you is always a good time, my dear.
Maybe if the next one is short, we'll get that new badge off of the stupid Christmas one.
Yeah. Yeah, it drove me literally like as soon as we did it, it was so fun. And then I checked the game later and I was like, why? Oh no. Because it took us like what, like an hour and a half together. I was like, I'm not doing this for like 3 hours just to get rid of this thing.
I'm thinking that maybe because it was in its own category, it was like just always like refreshing. Maybe now that it's got something else in the category.
Maybe.
Pain in the ass.
I mean, I'm down to redo it at some point. I mean, yeah, at this point, if we did it now, we wouldn't have time for Please Don't Touch Anything.
Yeah.
But yeah, maybe next time, if anything, if there's like next time, what?
You mean in 2 weeks?
Yeah, I was just gonna say like a next paycheck when they decide. Chad, like I was saying to Holly in DMs, I was like, it's like Power Wash is like my paycheck. Like bi-weekly, I feel happiness for 2 hours, and then the DLC is done, my paycheck's gone, and then it's back to misery. But I don't know. Today I had planned to do 2 games because I knew this was probably gonna be short. Whereas next time, if we see it's another free update, we can just plan on it being like 3 hours because we'll redo Santa's Workshop, if you're down.
Sweet, I'm down with it.
Fuck yeah. Okay, well, I'm going to hop out of Discussy. And I shall talk to you soon.
Alright, talk to you in the next update in 2 weeks.
So for Cuphead. Bye.
Cuphead update. Bye-bye.
Alright, chat. You know what? Chris, check this. You know how you mocked me, quite frankly, for the fact that every now and then I accidentally like go to start a recording and it ends? Because my multi-action just said record. Notice how I changed it? Now it says either end or start. And I put it in caps twice. So thank you, Chris. You made my workflow better as it is. Hashtag workflow. Okay, YouTube, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'm sure I'll see you in like 17 more days for more Power Wash. Peace.